Hey everybody, welcome back to Guys on Draft. It's a little show where we pick a topic each week and we try and make the best list possible off of that specific subject. By the time you're watching this, Merry Christmas, Feliz Navidad, Happy Hanukkah, probably just passed, and Happy New Year's as well, probably by the time you watch this. We're missing Phil today. Are we really missing Phil though?
I mean,
I'm not.
yeah, I think we shed some dead weight. But what do you think?
Some.
I don't want to guess. I'm at a carnival sideshow where I'm guessing weight here. I don't know, but you know.
You're not a carny?
Is like the price is right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
$250.
You do smell like cabbage.
You think so? $250?
No, I'm totally, I don't know.
Wow. Yeah.
I can't never.
So you said that in the style of The Price is Right, knowing that you can't go over. So you played it safe.
Yeah, that's what I did.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
$250 divided by 4 feet.
That's green.
How many pounds per inch?
There's a joke there.
Yeah.
Pounds per inch. So moving on, we last week's episode, if you're still here, last week's episode we did the Christmas draft, the best things Christmas. The voting is a little undecided at the moment. We're thinking our special guest won, but you be the judge. You go back and check out that episode, or go on our social medias at GON Podcasts to vote.
Yeah, we need more than like
It's your right.
30 votes to decide. We want, we need like
It's your God-given right.
hundreds.
Vote.
Yeah.
Hundreds of votes would be fun.
Yeah.
If we got hundreds of votes, I might actually give a shit.
If we had hundreds of votes, I would probably send people like prizes.
Well, those dreams almost sound make-believe, which is kind of like today's draft topic. What are we drafting today,
What
boys?
a good segue.
Look at that.
Mark, what are we drafting today, buddy?
I think we're going with Mythical Creature Cage Match.
Yeah. So I'm looking forward to this one just because we did a animal cage fight way
back
long
when.
ago.
Yeah.
Probably when the set first was made in the old garage.
It was.
And we had a fun time. There was a lot of
no one knew it was in a garage.
And
Thank you for ruining the illusion. It was
ambiance.
Hollywood. It was Hollywood.
Yeah.
They thought it was like some expansive.
it was a garage in Hollywood.
Wow.
Hollywood, Florida.
Not even.
We ran out like the back studio of some shag set in Porn Row in Silicon Valley.
I mean,
That
they
would
could
be
have
on
thought
brand.
it was like some porn set that we rented out during the week.
Ugh.
They don't know.
It probably paid the bills more than
Yeah.
the show would.
Yeah.
So yeah, that kind of sparked the mythical
That's how I pay
creature.
my bills.
Because
Well, yeah, because Mark's Mark's first answer was dragon, and he tried to convince us that was a real creature.
It was a real creature.
Yeah.
They just
So-
dug one up
So now you have your chance.
in Narnia.
We don't really know who won, so
Let me pull up my wheel.
spin that wheel.
So let me ask a question. Does it have to be
mythical.
Yeah.
in a cage? Can't we just
Oh,
have
we should probably.
No,
Yeah.
it's just called
Because, I
cage
mean,
match.
like-
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, because in a cage, I don't think most of these
Yeah.
creatures
Yeah.
Are
fight
fitting.
well.
No.
Yeah.
And
they're
that
not.
that helped one of you guys when we did the animal cage fight, because halfway through maybe it was me actually. Halfway through, I was like, "Well, this is an actual cage. Your elephant can't fit in there."
Yes.
It was you.
Yeah, it was. Now
It
I'm
sounds
jogging
a
my own
lot like
memory.
you. It sounds a lot like you. Yeah.
Well, you also picked scorpion, so we can't really. Your judgment's a little.
Yeah.
A little
Who picks
flawed.
Scorpion.
I picked scorpion because you wouldn't let me pick the pick I used, the dinosaur. You said I couldn't
Because
use.
that also is not technically a real animal.
No,
we don't know.
it is a real animal. What the hell? Where were you like taught? It is a
Lake
real
County, Lake
animal.
County.
It is not an animal in existence.
Listen, that was a homeschool answer right there. Dinosaurs aren't real. Mom and Daddy told me. That is like.
I'm just saying, if we're not going to say that dragons are real, then we can't also say that dinosaurs are real. For the purpose of the draft. For the purpose of the draft. Do I think?
Dinosaurs are not real.
Hey, ask me a question.
Dinosaurs were.
Ask me a question. Hey, Zach, were dinosaurs real? Ask me.
I don't want to play
Hey,
this.
Zach, were dinosaurs real?
Probably. I'm on the side of yes there. But,
Wow.
but.
Hey, Zach, is the Earth round?
Yes.
Wow.
That one's not even probably. That
Did
one's
we
yes.
ever go to the moon? See, this is a probably.
is
for
I
the
think we did.
Is
to
the
be honest with
Holocaust
you.
real?
Yes.
Oh.
Rest in peace to
Wow.
millions.
I'm just
and
saying,
billions.
they're those things that everybody always brings up.
I
I'm
do
gonna
think. I
spin.
think the moon landing was. Yeah, go ahead and spin. Yeah, we're.
I want to get us off that topic
It probably happened, but like it.
because our
could be
one
fudged.
sponsor could be listening.
What, the Holocaust?
No, the moon.
The
landing.
Holocaust definitely happened.
Yeah.
I can't believe you said probably happened.
Nope.
Okay,
Good
so
thing about a podcast. You can go
there's-
back and listen to me not saying that.
There's just 3 on the wheel. Let's spin that wheel.
Spin that wheel.
And
And honestly, shout out to Jared last week for having his board vertically.
okay, I want you to check and see that I did win this, Mark. There's only 3 names, and Rocky won, so I get to have my pick.
Fraudulent.
Fraudulent. And then next, well, Mark,
Oh my gosh, I lost.
you came in second.
Well, Mark only had his first overall pick ready to go, so now he's got to think second overall.
Yeah, Mark's definitely picking Dragon. Like, he definitely wanted number 1 so he could pick Dragon as a big middle finger to us from last time.
Can I be honest with you? I was also going to do that. I was going to take Dragon first.
I think
I'll
there's
just reveal that right
I
away.
think there's one that is more powerful than a Dragon.
Oh, so Mark's getting Dragon with the second overall pick.
I mean, we don't know if he's getting the second overall pick
This is true.
because we haven't decided.
Oh, man.
so.
I just assumed. I
Yeah,
mean,
yeah.
so sorry for assuming.
So you get the third choice.
Yeah,
I
so-
get the first choice. I'm taking number 1. Mark,
Okay.
what are you taking? This is where you get to decide: do you do the turnaround, or are you going to give him?
You can decide
Oh
if I
no,
was
he's
right.
already shown his cards. I'm going number 2.
Okay, so then I was right.
All right,
Now-
and then you're going number 3.
Yep.
All right. So, are there any other rules to this mythical creature draft that we need to know about?
I don't believe
Yeah,
so.
they have to be mythical, Rocky.
Mythical, it's not
So
an
can
actual
I-
cage.
Can I say dinosaur because you guys
No.
are unsure?
No,
No.
that's like a prehistoric draft cage.
you
Cage
guys-
match.
They were alive,
You
but they
guys
were not
seem-
alive at
you
the
guys
time.
Seem unsure about that. I'm just saying.
JFK was an inside job.
All right. So,
I think this is a pretty easy 3 right here. I'm also learning about a few mythical creatures as I look at Google.com right now.
all right. So I'm
I
gonna.
believe you guys are Googling it. That
know-
should be. You should have to forfeit your pick.
Mark, I am ashamed that you have this many mythical creatures at your disposal.
Mark's into
Did
some
nobody read
weird
books
things.
Read books or play Dungeons and Dragons as a child?
I actually did play Dungeons and Dragons.
Okay.
Oh, what the
once.
hell?
I've got
It was
my
fun.
pick, and my team name is Middle Finger to Mark, and I'm taking freaking Dragon just to piss you the hell
Oh,
off.
you're an
Dang.
Because you
idiot.
guys wanted it, and I'm blowing up Mark's draft already at pick number 1 too.
Dang.
So yeah, so suck on that dragon, huh?
God damn it!
Suck on that dragon, and I hope he's breathing fire as you suck on him.
Oh.
You're an
Graphic.
a-hole. Oh God! Now I have to. I had like 6 good picks, and then that was number
dig
1, and it
deep.
was all.
Oh,
Now
dig deep.
Just go to the second one now.
Because you know what?
Yeah,
I
well,
think
I mean,
that
he
my
rattled
number
me.
1, which is the true number 1, is going to be there when I come around at number 2 for me.
Yeah.
Because I don't. I have faith that you guys don't know what great mythical creatures there are.
He's going to
So
put
here-
Jesus Christ.
Here's what I'm wrapping. here's what,
You may
Here's
be
what
going
I'm-
to hell with the answer.
Forgive me, God, for I.
if you would have given me time, he would have definitely gone by the 5th round. I would have thought of that eventually.
Oh man.
But here's what's bothering me
I don't
right
think
now.
there's any question. You're
You-
going to hell, Mark.
You unoriginal son of a bitch. Okay, you go and you take my dragon, knowing.
It's not your dragon. You don't
No,
own
it was my
dragons.
dragon.
Mark,
I
you
tried to
don't-
have him in the last cage fight.
don't own
He would have still
dragons.
been alive because he would have won the goddamn cage fight. Then I would have had him for the first pick here. And then you do that on a board in which you've now turned sideways, which I have just learned was because of our special guest last
Yeah.
week.
Yeah.
You
It's
are
efficient.
lacking originality, my friend.
No, I like the idea. I adapted. That's why I'm a winner in life because I see good ideas and I adapt.
No, wow.
I mean, I can't help
Well,
it.
now I can't even argue that because
I mean, I saw the will. I started using it. I'm sorry if you kept,
All right, you can have your air creature. I'm taking the sea. I'm taking the sea in this land, air, and sea battle. I'm going Megalodon.
That's a dinosaur. You can't take
I
that.
think that's a real animal.
Yeah.
No,
Give me that. Where's the damn
Megalodon
I'll do
is
it
the
for you.
mythical
Wait.
shark.
Wait, is he real? Let's see. Let's wait.
The Megalodon was
Before
was
I
what
vote-
sharks used to be back in prehistoric time.
Before I
This
vote,
is
I'm
all
going to see.
skeptical.
Dude,
Were
you did.
Megalod
You somehow did it again.
were megalodons real? Megalodons, meaning big tooth, is an extinct species of mackerel shark.
I seriously. Well, there's no point in wasting time here. You veto this as well, right?
Mark, you continue to amaze me.
You guys are total assholes. Where's the eraser?
You have to use your thumb like a loser.
I'm not using my thumb.
I've been using my thumb.
I've also been using my thumb.
I will use Rocky's vest before I use my thumb.
You know, works
You
really
have
well,
to
Mark.
use Rocky's vest.
Use your penis. Just grab it and go.
I'm not trying to erase my whole board, Rocky. I'm just trying to erase Megalodon.
I think I've got a great pick here. I'm ready to go.
I can tell you, my pick's coming back around. I know it is, and then I'm gonna just say, hey, I got Mark's first pick and my first pick, and I'm singing Dixie.
Now, you know what? I might just blow this whole thing up and go like Easter Bunny now. All right. You know what? I'm just going to create
Wow.
a fantastic team here. I guess these are probably extinct too. Why don't we look this one up?
This isn't a bad pick, but
I'm going Centaur.
first round.
No, I like that. Centaur's good.
I'm going half man, half horse. The
Yeah.
guy he's fast as shit, and he's got the dexterity of a man, so he can shoot arrows, he can wield swords, he can wield axes,
Thought you were gonna say, and they're hung too.
and he's probably got horse schlong. So he's making some sweet, sweet love to your dead carcasses
Wow.
Why would they be dead?
Yeah.
because he wins the cage fight.
Your centaur is also just a necrophiliac.
So your dragon when he's lying dead on the ground.
So your centaur's a perv.
Pervy centaur.
Well, if you Google it, I bet you before they went extinct, it says that they were one of the most perverted species on the planet.
All right. I don't know if I spelled this right, but this is the air creature that really never dies. I'm going with the phoenix. Yeah. Rise from the ashes. You thought you killed it. Guess what? Boom. There's another one.
So you just have a respawning
Yeah.
member of your team.
I think I won the draft.
One that contributes no offense whatsoever, but
Are you
just
kidding me?
respawns.
Phoenixes can be huge. They breathe fire. It's like a dragon, but quicker.
Oh my god!
Yeah, I got to be honest. Like, I'm not up on all my lore of a mythical creature, so you guys may have to fill me
Phoenix
in.
were probably still around when Rocky was in grade school.
I got a couple that, like, well, I actually have an impressive list here.
Okay.
Dragon being number 2, Mark, but I took him number 1 just to piss you off.
I'll go. I have my
Well, you
second
did a
pick
good
ready
job,
to go.
Rocky. But then again, sitting there quiet also pisses me off.
So, centaur, you would say, is half man, half horse, right? I don't even think it's the best in that category. I'm going minotaur. I'm going half bull, half man.
yeah, I know that was going to be my second pick. I was going to corner the tars. I really was.
Out of context, that does not sound good.
Now you assholes have me reeling now.
My problem with the animal cage fight was I went too small because like Rocky goes gorilla, tiger, and bear or some shit like that.
You remembered.
And then I think I had good picks like chimpanzee, only animal with opposable thumbs can hold weapons. Cheetah, quick but kind of small. I'm going minotaur. I'm beefing up in the second round.
All right.
I'm learning from my mistakes. Good GM.
You know what? I think I have something here that can actually take out the phoenix, and that is I'm going wizard.
Fuck. I don't know if we can allow that. I think we
It
should.
is definitely a species. It is a man, and it
Damn
is
it.
fictional. It is a wizard.
Damn it. What's your team name?
Phoenix killed. My team name is You Have to Call Me Nighthawk.
I'm gonna let it go because I just
Yeah.
I think it's gonna not get respected by.
No, I think that's a good pick actually.
Oh, dude, are you kidding?
I
I just think it's
I
really
don't think
just,
it's an it's an animal kind of because we're animals kind of
Not kind of. We are.
but
Jesus
it's
Christ.
just a man in like a nightcap, but
It is an animal. We are animals.
yeah, I get what you're going with that one.
so I get like a double pick here, right?
That's what Adam Levine told us.
Yeah. So I'm just gonna
Animals.
kind of feel like this is
Animals
gonna be
get
an
animals.
incredibly fast draft because we're just
Queued up.
yeah.
Well, that tracks for you, huh, buddy?
This was my number 1 pick.
Huh, okay.
And I got them both. I got Mark's number 1 and my number 1, and that's the Hydra. And if you look at a list of the most powerful mythical beast, it's like number 1, 9 out of 10 list.
Hydra's a sea creature?
Yeah, well, it's kind of a sea creature. It's like from the medieval period. It's got like serpents coming out of its head.
Oh yeah.
It's a bitch to deal with.
So you're going reptilian, like he's killed a hydra before.
Oh yeah, no,
it's a bitch to deal with. It's no average Tuesday. You're going reptilian, and Mark's going typically with the men picks, like half man, half horse, and just man in nightgown.
After that, because you guys always say I try to go like way, way too like big and large, I'm going to go a little bit like this is kind of like a mind F pick here.
All right, let's hear it.
And, this has got, they're beautiful. They mess with your head.
You're an asshole.
I know what he's going to do.
The siren.
Oh,
They draw
yeah.
ships into their, like they crash ships.
Yeah.
They make people do things they don't want to do.
I was thinking mermaid, same thing.
Yeah. So like, they don't got to be tough. They just get Mark to like bash his own head into the wall.
Well, it's a good thing that I'm not in this cage match because this is
hey,
mythical
wizard.
creatures.
Hey, wizard. Bash your head until you die.
He's like, don't listen to them.
It's perfect.
They're singing Dominic the Donkey. Don't listen.
Do we want to just stop now? Because I do think I won this.
No, I won it with wizard.
You're getting too big for your britches.
I don't think you won with wizard. I think the wizard's like, let me draw a potion, and then the Hydra eats it, and then it's like, it's dead. Fiddlesticks.
I want to know where you.
And then the phoenix blows fire, and it's like dead. Like I will draw it.
I want to know where you draw your artistic illusion of what a wizard is. Where is that?
You're thinking like
is that like
Potter,
Wizards of like
Dumbledore.
Waverly Place?
No,
what
it's
are you watching?
Dumbledore. He's like, hey,
like a senile Merlin from Arthur or whatever.
Yeah.
That
and
movie
then
is.
the phoenix blows fire, or
Oh my god,
the dragon like sits on it, or it's just it's gone, like it's dead fast.
That's just too funny.
Yeah. So.
Oh no, it's not my turn.
It's my turn.
Fiddlesticks.
Yeah, I don't know any like potion. I'm sure Mark I think Mark knows a potion or two from all his reading as a child. But I don't know any like potions.
No, I couldn't tell you either.
Yeah, we didn't let our kids watch Wizards of Waverly Place.
Why?
Which
is it demonic?
No, we didn't find it very valuable.
Hey, Selena Gomez
was,
All right, I'm gonna go with this one first because I do worry that it's taken, because this will be definitely the stop sign to all your bullshit creatures.
This is
I'm going
it's
Medusa.
It's a solid pick.
Okay.
It's a solid pick. Yeah.
I'm going Medusa, a snake-headed evil temptress that will turn you to stone when you look into her eyes.
Okay. That's
None of your
terrible.
shit stands a chance.
What would you call Medusa if she had a name?
I think her name is Medusa.
Yeah, I think her name is
Also, on
Medusa.
a non-related question, what's your mom's name? I'm asking if you have mom issues. Just that.
I do not. My mom does not have snakes for hair, sir.
Well, we don't know that for
You
sure.
don't know.
Well, you don't technically, I guess.
Yeah, she could.
Now I'm. Do I play defense against what has been drafted, or do I go with what I thought was still a good mythical creature?
You can do whatever you want, buddy. That is you know what? That is what the wild west of the internet was developed for. You can go wherever your heart desires, my friend.
Bard.
Bard.
Just
I need someone
let
to
me
sing
sing you
tunes. People recant of how terribly my team lost in this cage match.
I need something with opposable thumbs here. Something with some intuition. Oh man. I will go.
Don't you do it.
I don't think we're thinking the same thing. I think I'm outclassed here. I'm getting a little nervous.
I would be too if I were you. I mean, you don't have to worry about this guy over here because of the fucking siren.
I mean, my siren
What animals?
tells Medusa to look at herself.
I need something magical that can cast magic, or like at least do some trickery to your friggin' siren and wizard.
So hear me out.
I think I know what I'm gonna do.
A troll.
I don't think trolls are just like
No, they have
they live
magic.
under bridges and have like
they
big
give
noses.
you riddles.
Kind of like you actually.
They give you riddles, and if you don't get the riddle right, then something happens.
Yeah, just
There's
and
magic.
then you go to the police and report it. It's not like magic. It's
There's magic there. There's magic.
you got lied to.
And they have cool names like Poppy, and they sing Justin Timberlake songs.
Or like Uncle Joe. I will go. I can't think of anything else that's really like magical that can like do a little trickery. So I'm just gonna go with fairies.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
That's a good one.
they're just like small.
Don't lie to him. Don't lie to
So
the
they
boy.
can sneak up
He
on
needs
you.
to learn.
They can sneak up on you like your wizard's like checking out Medusa's ass or something like that, and then like a fairy like I don't know flies in your ear and like casts a spell and boom, your head explodes. That's
Oh, it's great because he's keeping the show woke, so it's good.
Fairies. I should just put like a picture of
And
like
you just made it unwoke. You just took it back 20 years.
so yeah, fairy. Oh, and I go again. Damn.
Yeah. I can't wait to see I want to see him follow up with
With fairies.
Where do you go after that? Keebler elf.
I'm waiting for Mark to pick gnome.
No, I'm crushing this one. I've been looking forward to this draft.
No, I think I've won, but I've got a couple more in my back pocket that I feel like are just slam dunk home runs.
So I have a question for you. So like a siren is like they can't really survive outside of water, right?
Correct.
So
I don't know about that. We'd have to look up at the siren rules.
I think you inherently know what a siren rule
so like
is.
they
don't live on land.
They stay in the water.
Yes.
So like water mythical creatures are on the board.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh yeah, sure.
You're going to do it. God damn it. I should have gone there first.
I know what he's going to do.
So do I.
I'm afraid I'm not doing what I'm going Kraken.
Yeah,
Is that it?
Release
Fucking
the Kraken.
son of a
Yeah,
bitch.
Kraken.
Yeah,
It's
no,
big.
that's a
It's a
good
big
one.
squid
Yeah.
monster.
I was going to go
spooky.
Kraken before I went Medusa, but I thought that you were going to get crafty and go Medusa, and I outthought myself.
Yeah,
Hee hee.
just like you're going to do in your fantasy football pool.
Don't do that.
Don't do
jinx
that.
it. Knock on wood.
Release the Kraken.
Don't bring that evil on me, Ricky Bobby.
So Kraken. Yeah, we're going Kraken.
All right, Kraken it is.
Pretty well-rounded list. If I do say so myself. If I don't say so myself.
Let me ask you a question. Can a
Yep.
Kraken survive on land at all?
Well, that's why we asked because sirens
Well,
also
neither can a
can't.
siren.
Yeah.
They're on rocks.
No, they
Yeah.
they live out of the water.
No,
they
they
just
no, they
are-
don't.
They don't.
They're
They
just
live in the
always
water.
by the water.
In the
No,
water.
They live in the water.
No, because
In
they're
the
like
water.
Pirates of the Caribbean. There's no.
they're like
There's rocks
They
outside
come up
of water.
out of the water.
right, so they can breathe.
For 2 seconds. No, they
Yes.
don't. They have gills. They breathe underwater, but they go outside
I
of
think
water to
they're
sing.
bi-breathable. Is that the term?
that's not a
I'm going to make it. It's bi-breathable.
Nah, I don't think
They
so.
can breathe both under and over.
Oh, it says the guy. Let's look at siren rules instead. I'm going to make a rule myself.
Yeah.
Actually,
I mean, we can look at the rules. There's
Nah.
a rule book.
you put like a heater next to a siren, and they
Yeah, it's called Dungeons and Dragons.
It's fish sticks.
comes in the instruction manual.
I need a hard hitting one for my last.
All right. So for number 4, I'm gonna go something with opposable thumbs and can stand extreme climates, superhuman strength, and if we take this anywhere near the snow, the Yeti is my man.
Can the Yeti survive Florida? Perhaps.
Do we
He doesn't
know?
have to fight in
wait,
Florida. He's gonna wait for your
Do we-
stupid Kraken to come out of the water.
Could the Yeti
Uh,
not be real? I mean, there's video proof of him.
Is there though?
Find me one video proof of a Yeti.
Is this the hill you're dying on?
No, I mean, I'm just thinking through my gavel
Nah, Yeti's real.
slowly to
Or no, Yeti's not real.
see if you would vote for me.
No, definitely not.
I'm trying my case out loud
You are.
to see where you would vote.
Nah, Yeti.
Okay.
Although
so I guess
Yeti
I won't
is,
be gaveling that.
You will not be.
Yeti's a pick, but there's a category there, and is Yeti the best of those categories?
I say yes.
Sure you do.
Yeah. So I'm going to go with there's a beast. It's got half lion, half eagle.
Okay, this is a good pick.
Yeah, incredibly tough. And it's the griffin.
Yeah, not too bad. Gryffindor, 3 points to Gryffindor.
It flies,
He does.
bite the hell out of you.
Your description of these creatures is
turns
like,
the stone rather easily.
like
It does, unless it's swooped from behind and it's like, Medusa, look. And then it just grabs it by the ass and
by the
just shakes her the
So
heck
your
away.
griffin eats peaches, huh? In your mythical
I
world.
think it would eat anything.
peaches and cream.
So I really want to close out strong, and you threw me for a loop with the Kraken because I thought it would I mean, I thought it would go real quick, or else it would be there.
Nope, it's a big old creature waiting for me to pick it in the third or the
And
fourth.
so I'm gonna put this. I'm a little bit afraid of mispronouncing it, but let's face it, I've mispronounced many things in this show, and it's not going to end here. It's the Chimera.
It's Chimera.
I don't even know what that is.
Chimera.
Chimera.
What is that? If you
You
don't know what it
mispronounced it
is, then you
twice.
can't.
Mark's got it. It is a. Let me give you the description so that you know what it is. It originates from Greek mythology, and it was thought to be the female monster.
From Asia Minor.
Yeah.
The two-headed chimera was, in fact, like I'm reading the same shit he is.
Well, I'm going to let you finish now.
No, I'm not reading it. I was just showing you that I also am looking
Yeah.
at the same shit.
It's a
Same
Percy
list.
Jackson book. Like where is
It
this?
is basically from Percy Jackson.
Yeah,
yes.
she had a lion's head and body, upon which sat a second head, that of a goat, and a snake, and she had a snake for a tail.
Why pick this? What is so
A
special?
fire-breathing monster. It was, in fact, the goat head which breathed out the fire. So it had several different heads, several different ways of attacking.
So it just breathes fire.
Breathed fire. Yeah, it was just a good, kind of one of those things you're like, oh, look, what a cute goat. And then you burst into flames.
Well, no, but it's also there's also two other heads sticking out of this lion's body.
Maybe,
so you're
but,
not going
you
up
know,
to it like that.
Anyways, that's my draft. I feel good about
I
it.
feel like that was a weak pick.
I feel like it was a weak pick.
I feel like there's a lot of things that do that better.
because there's another one
well,
that
name
you could
one.
have you
Name-
used.
Phoenix.
Hey, name one fairy. I mean,
Okay. Wow.
no,
Wow. Just call me.
just going back to your last pick. I
Hey,
mean, you know,
that's a magical creature. Okay. Put some pixie dust in your whatever's float up until they can't breathe anymore into space.
I too want to read here for a second.
yeah, this
and
is a good one.
You
I
could
like
have
this.
you could have gone this route from that very same webpage, and I'm going to go with the basilisk. And let me read this.
It's called a basilisk.
That one sounds more familiar. That's like a snake thing, right?
Yes, let me read.
That's from Harry Potter too, probably.
Probably.
Yeah.
Let me read what makes this creature awesome. Considered by many to be one of the deadliest mythological creatures, the basilisk or cockatrice was believed to be born
That's why
from
you
a
picked it.
serpent's egg which had been incubated by a cock.
Like a chicken.
Is there anything strong?
Not a.
Oh yeah,
think,
it does say or rooster, but I chose to stop at cock.
I'm sure you did.
Is there a stronger?
I mean, Mark, how many times in your life
manlier-
have you chosen to
So it's
stop
real.
at a cock?
It's real cool that it has a weird origin story, but like, why is there? It's like the same thing as your pick. Like you pick something
it's,
weird. Like
it's
why?
half serpent and half bird.
Okay. So
Just-
so it
it
flies
can
and
fly and it can hit you with its awful toxin.
it can't like.
I mean,
And it can render your
I just want to hear your superior pick.
it can't like control like people or
no
it's not
claim
like
to
massive.
be extremely toxic and deadly. No,
It's
I already
not.
have a bunch of those.
So
on
it's
here.
just like it's a rattlesnake with like wings.
Listen, my wizard needs pets. Okay, because the wizard is what wins this.
I just think like
I think the wizard's dead, like real fast, because I think it's trying to make a spell,
No.
but it's just like, I can't
Jesus
remember,
Christ, it's
and then it's just
not
like dead.
Dumbledore for crying out
Oh,
loud.
Dumbledore's
listen,
going on the graphic.
all wizards, all wizards are like 1,000.
yeah.
You know, they have memory issues. You know, they don't get around. They're not spry. You know,
He's
And
describing
so-
himself. Why are you not a wizard then?
I mean,
he's
listen,
he's
I,
a
I would
troll.
I would be incredibly young for a wizard. So
You're a
I
mage.
think like he's like trying to call a spell and he's dead within seconds.
Call
It's a bad pick in a
It's
cage
not
match.
Harry Potter, dude. They don't even want expellus.
I'm picking.
Seaminist.
I'm
They don't
thinking
do
of like
that
a big. What was the?
Bellus seaminist. That's
That's
probably
terrible.
That's probably his like protector. It's just a big cock.
I just think like nothing is. There's nothing special. They're random. Like no one. You know this creature has a whole religion surrounded. I'm going with Cthulhu. Cthulhu. Same
What?
thing. You guys know what Cthulhu
You
is?
forgot the other parenthesis.
You don't know what Cthulhu is.
Yeah, I do.
It's
It's like a
Cthulhu?
big. It's a big ass creature. It's got like probably like it kind of reminds me of a what's the dude from Pirates of the Caribbean? I also haven't seen that movie. Davy Jones, right?
Oh my God.
Kind of looks like that in the face. Has wings.
So you've got two
Mind control.
octopusy creatures.
Kind of, but this one has like mind control and shit. I think.
I think we should like actually look and see.
I love the
what
fact that he turned octopus into a completely dirty adjective.
Just a way to add flair in there.
Octopussy.
I mean,
You're surrounded by octopussy and fairies.
Google
Jeez.
Cthulhu's powers.
how do you spell it?
I think it's CHTULU.
I think you misspelled it. Yeah.
I definitely did.
So
There's a apostrophe
It's
there.
a fictional. Let me see.
I was gonna pick giant, if that helps any at all.
Except
That's just a big mark.
they're saying that they're real.
Oh my gosh.
So
What's the qual?
They're digging up bones. Of
No.
Giants. Giants existed.
Like 100 feet tall people.
They existed just as much as the megalodon did.
So it is a fictional cosmic entity created by writer H.P. Lovecraft.
Yeah, it's a cosmic entity. Your picks aren't
was
cosmic.
Introduced in 1928.
Newsflash: all mythical creatures were introduced by somebody.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
no.
that's not a gripe.
Trying to see what his powers are.
It's a freaking cosmic being. Get wrecked. Get wrecked. That's
yeah.
it. Draft's over.
No, I'm just curious now. I'll be honest with you.
I've got a whole cult around my 5th pick.
Okay, it was chosen to. Okay, wow. The name. You can't pronounce it.
Cthulhu.
Cthulhu.
To echo the word chthonic, ancient Greek of the earth.
Yeah.
It's an earth-dwelling spirit. It has precedence in numerous ancient and medieval mythologies, often guarding mines and precious underground treasures. Notably, in the Germanic dwarfs, it's a dwarf.
No, it's not.
The Lovecraft transcribed the pronunciation and said, well, let's get to what his powers are.
It's not a dwarf. It just guards dwarven.
Oh my god! Thank you
Treasures.
for joining us
It's
on this
said
travel
to
down
resemble a
nerd
green
road.
octopus
Yeah.
and a human caricature, hundreds of meters tall, with webbed human-looking
Yeah.
arms
Yeah.
and legs.
It's 100 meters tall.
Wait, listen to this. And a pair of rudimentary wings on its back. It's another type of fairy.
No.
Its head is depicted as
It's
similar to
It's
the
a deformed fairy, though.
It's a
Yeah.
cosmic
It's
being.
underdeveloped wings.
to the entirety of a gigantic octopus. So what happened is his fairy
The Kraken got
and
together.
the Kraken got together,
Oh,
and they formed this
No.
other creature.
It's a cosmic being that's 100 meters tall.
yeah. I
That's
don't
all
know.
you need to know.
I mean, we'll go with it. I'm happy
is
you
it?
chose it.
Is it though?
Yes, that's what he said in the ancient texts
Yeah, it doesn't sound.
and the archives.
I mean, it is what it is.
Still sounds like it. Just you know what it sounds like? It sounds like a 100-foot statue. Once Medusa looks at it, that's
She
what it
can
looks
even
like.
look up that
Yeah,
tall.
I mean,
Yeah.
Cthulhu's just gonna step on her without looking.
yeah, I don't know about that. Medusa's very, she's very slick.
You knew her, ex-girlfriend.
I think Medusa is like turning on the wizard because they probably dated. She's obviously got boyfriend issues.
Maybe actually that's why she's got
Probably.
snakes for hair, because the wizard, they like broke up and he's like,
Yeah.
yeah, snake dope, but
Yeah.
Harris.
Yeah, and he was able to say it quickly
Sounds like a
with
legit
her.
spell.
What was your spell?
Snake for
God.
pubes.
All right.
Semen.
So what do expel us, seminus. All right, what do we got for some
Any-
some
yeah.
honorable mentions
I
here?
feel like that gets said in his room a lot. Don't you think so?
What do we have for some honorable mentions?
I was gonna go giant. I was also gonna go unicorn or Pegasus.
Yeah.
I like the one that you had pre-show, which was Jesus.
Yeah,
I
that
thought-
was funny.
Yeah.
But that
I
was
really
a-
thought you were gonna go
was
like gnome or
quality.
something.
All our listeners, I want you to know that they thought about Jesus as a mythical creature, because I think you should take that into account. Centaur.
Don't put me in that boat.
Centaur was
just because you have a
taken the
losing
first
team.
overall in the second pick.
Oh wow, Centaur. You're right. I missed that.
My God.
We only made fun of it for like 10 minutes.
But here's the sad thing: it didn't make my list at all, and it was like,
Dang, it was an honorable mention.
yeah, it was an honorable mention. It was his number one pick.
oof.
Yeah.
He
or
whiffed.
he
Hey.
staged that.
He whiffed.
Or he just forgot.
No,
Honorable mention.
no, he whiffed.
Dragon. I think. Oh, there. It's on your board.
Mark
Didn't
whiffed.
even make
No.
mine.
I mean, it does point out how badly he whiffed this draft.
No, this. Are you, dude? Medusa and the Wizard.
Ooh, I was
That's
gonna
all you need to
go.
know.
If I needed more brute strength, I was gonna go ogre.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I liked
Shrek.
Chupacabra, but
Oh,
they're not
Chupacabra.
really, not really that strong.
Chupacabra.
Yeah, and I think
Oh,
the
yeah.
real.
Bigfoot. Bigfoot was out
Yeah,
there.
but Yeti and Sasquatch, like that all is the same shit.
Which I took the stronger of the two.
You took the one that needs to be in
You took
cold
the one in the
temperatures.
cold,
yeah.
Yeah, because guess what?
'Cause this-
none of your shit's coming up there and beating it, so that means it's going to be one of the last creatures standing.
Or it also, I mean, you could say the same thing about, like my Phoenix just can continuously just sit in the same spot, die, and rise from the ashes. You're
no,
is going to
the
run out
wizard's
of
going to make it
resources.
disappear. The wizard's going to put a spell on it to expel it.
Your
to
wizard probably is just going to be
to
like,
another dimension.
your wizard's probably just going to be like turned on from Medusa, and then it's going to see my fairy, and then it's going to like fall in its trap and its crutches. Or the siren too. Your wizard's just a man with
Your fairy
a
has
robot.
a trap. What is the fairy's trap? I'm
No
curious.
clutches. Ooh.
What is? I wanted to unpack that for a minute.
No,
Yeah,
we
you
don't
did
need
say
to.
trap. Yeah, you did say trap.
Yeah, like in its trap, like in its masterful plan. Don't get it. Don't make
What's
it
a,
weird.
what's a fairy's trap? Jorts and a cut off T-shirt.
I'm not gonna go there. I think this is the end of the episode. should we recap here?
Yes, I went first, and team middle finger to Mark had Dragon, Hydra, Siren, Griffin, and Chimera.
You don't even know
Chimera.
what you picked.
Well, no, it's
he's
so
just
bad.
he's gonna mispronounce it for me. Chlamydia.
So team, you have to call me Nighthawk. Selected Centaur, Wizard, Medusa, Yeti, and the Basilisk.
Okay. Team Mythical Morning is going Phoenix, Mintar. I'm restarting. Team Mythical Morning is going Phoenix, Minotaur, Fairy, Kraken, and Cthulhu.
You have to tell us that 3 was a deviation that you really like.
No, it's you try. I was gonna. Okay, so instead of Fairy, I was gonna pick Unicorn because they're also like
Yeah,
magical.
but I would have thought that they're real.
Okay, well that's just stupid.
No,
But,
because
like,
I think
but
that they actually were real
I was
at
gonna
one
pick.
point.
I was gonna pick Unicorn. What? Wait, we can unpack that in 30 seconds. But I was gonna pick Unicorn because they're magical and I think they cast spells, but I didn't want to go on the whim there and draft it, so I picked the thing that actually does like do like some type of twinkly fucking magic and shit. So yeah, Fairy.
Yeah.
And unicorns are not real.
So you think that narwhals are real and that there's not a chance that there couldn't have been a unicorn at one point?
Wait a minute. You're debating whether or not narwhals are real?
No, they are.
He's saying
I'm saying
that-
they are
No,
real.
you said you think though. Before that, you said you think narwhals are real.
They are real.
They are
and
real.
You don't think that? I mean, unicorns are in almost every ethnicity's like legends, and you don't think that there was actually some that we didn't destroy out? Because I guarantee
I don't think
it.
so because
No.
I feel like it was just like
I mean, man
like
doesn't
a-
have a historic precedent of killing animals into the extinction.
they probably just like had like like horses with like swords on the hilts or whatever, and then just that somehow it was like a bad game of telephone or something.
I think there were unicorns. You heard it here first. There were
So
unicorns.
Yeah.
So bad.
Yeah.
All right,
You
take
believe
us
in-
out.
Yeah.
I mean, you believe in like lots of dumb things.
Like what?
He doesn't believe in one thing. But I do. I would like to,
He doesn't believe in Jesus Christ.
All right. So that's the show. Thank you so much for sticking with us. Please, please, please comment and let us know who won this draft. We know we have social media, GON Podcast on everything, Twitter, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook. We'd like you to go there as well. And I don't think I have anything else.
Pasquale boys, you know what team won.
Thanks. Goodbye.
Peace.